Good people. A church or baby, I hope so. Be a come. On say, your movie, you ever 2024. A catcher them say one MPP near trouble fool. Now, so no, you can't mamua MPP. A party. A near my baby is Ultra Ghana, a history more. A lot of policy, a boy, a benefited the whole country. Emma individual be a home for MPP for meet me abu bibiri. NDC political party said subantium said the edit party you did chow ma fruman. One omu party they don't respect rule of law and a democracy sa party no munyintum. Two a party they dwell on tribalism. Say all the time they will incite people, brainwash people. Now inside them to be emotional so that they always hate people for no reason. So what I say, so they dwell on that normally tena power. And at three, omo yankofo omo de niama hye bi ni mutirim se ebi a o mabra bokora o mo bono eye obi eye bi a waye ana obi na ama omo ete sa abranim into the ahwe most of their supporters otanya ewo mumu a omo de politics organ very deceptive political party and now omo party they don't want unity because omo nim say if there's unity in the country they are done say country now entino all the time no omo wa omo pese omo yese tribe be a superior entino omama ebinuma ye minority enye sa na tie Ghana da bia me kan say tribe bia obekum ye wadefo wo tribe nim abraba wo bo no say wo ankasa wo ano say wo hu say wo ye obi hu say wo ye obi. That is NDC for you. Share deceptions ye beto aba ensem o mo kan ye nyina ye nim covid the impact of covid abutri anoma eti ebesi nne covid impact in free who we are still struggling on the impact of COVID. Omu jina ho say COVID no ana ye can say it take impact because yare aba one yatutu schools mu yatutu airports mu inuma definitely it will affect everything in the country. Now so we had a president in spite of all this crisis he did not throw his hands in despair. Now ujina na namo so mine be ko enim o mine ko enim just look at and someone that time Mutala Muhammeda sisi oye minister moyo nsema okan ne nsema sisi woka about COVID.
That the argument that is being made that because of Ukraine Russia that is why and global crude price is about 140 130 we are paying more. It is a deception. The people of this country they are robbing you.
But how is it deception?
It's a deception because we are now a net producer of fuel.
But how much are we benefiting from the fuel?
Well, even if we, for example...
And I'm told that, I mean, we part of the fund also goes to free SHS.
Oh, but how much?
What? I mean, government has spent about 7-point-something billion.
The Russia-Ukraine war and the unfortunate, trade war, which started as suspicion, and now we are living the reality. And taking into consideration the popular saying in Ghana, that when two elephants fight is the grasshopper that suffers. So we do know the challenges that will be confronting us. And the broader effects of COVID-19 pandemic cannot be lost on any country, including Ghana.
Listen to him. When he was in opposition, now was say COVID, and yet no, and I take effect of Ghana. Mutala Muhammad is a minister. Now, a deception and a kufuado are buying a say COVID no effects no ewo. Oba power ya be any minister no call conference ni dey. We say COVID no any Ukraine war no and we are seeing an effect they take here now including Ghana. The same person went when he was in opposition was in COVID. And then no one nipa ponia sangrofo here. You see how wicked and liars, many of them evil are these people are. Listen to fellows who say.
I don't think that the state of Ghana does not have the capacity to deal with such miscreants or bandits destroying our environment. The problem that we have, and the reason why it has escalated to this scale, is that there are greedy, corrupt, money-loving people in the ruling government and ruling party that have gotten involved in this activity. And because of their complicity, they are unable to take the actions that would ensure that we effectively win the battle against illegal mining. Because in your inserts, the inserts that you've played, the reports that your journalists have found, we have heard the involvement of general secretaries, women organizers, regional chairmen, city mayors, MCs, DCs, parliamentary candidates, presidential staffers, all belonging to this ruling party involved in this activity. How does a government, on the back of a new regulation that is enacted, give concessions to people who form companies overnight, simply because they belong to their political party, to go into forest reserves that, as you yourself say, have global environmental significance, and destroy it in the manner that they are doing without any action being taken against them? So the problem is, in my view, not the young men and women who are desperately looking for jobs who are involved in the activity. The problem is the entry into the fray of this government. The problem is the governmental complicity. The problem is the greed, the immorality, the corruption of those we have entrusted with the affairs of the country. So when Professor York and his folks call for action on the part of the citizenry, I think that is in the right order. The problem, the issue, Samson, is that this government has demonstrated that they are never going to address this problem because they benefit from it primarily. First of all, I'm not sure that
listen to him.
A timeline
now in government
we should be having. I think it should be a lifelong activity. The point is that we cannot guarantee that people will stop wanting to do galamsey. Every time that somebody plans to do galamsey and actually starts doing it, it is the duty of the state to fight it. So to the extent that humans are such that they will always want to go and do something contrary to the law, we must remain eternally vigilant. What matters is that people see demonstrable commitment to fighting it. So that today, if you are engaged in galamsey, or I'm engaged,
you see how deceptive and evil these people are. Who opposition, they also government, and our former cartel, and we are doing for forest. Mobile power yate, some one for Bibri, Ewo, for Yati beer evidence, war. And only the a human being and a one now we use grammar 10. Now, how effective we are going to fight a prolonged one in some Graniba Council Namu. You see how these people are very wicked people because of a political power. And you know, my young say will be demonized, will be just wait, this is just a few. Ghana for the mope and a Munsakana. This political party, you won't be anymore. Because Yamiadum Yate party near way into you, near news free. The same modus operandi now, Moba, and near the National Security Union go for the same thing almost here. To silent people. Because almost yes are to silent people. And we are barbecue. That is what they are doing. Nothing more. They don't believe in rule of law. They don't believe in democracy. The founder, the late Rollins, was a multi-party democracy or no? Unbelievable. He said it. And one President Mama just pretending, well, me who be or pretending so no that. Pretending say, or the democracy, or the democracy back say. At the back of his mind, and to say the Yugusu Woku Muna. Senya, Namina ya dum say, and the media, information in Yamakonka. Said the President Rollins IG2 said some people were killed innocently. Anom ye innocent, Kasano way or Tipawa in Kobe. And Kamundi Japa, a criminal who have been indicted in military or no idea. Because omo mindset. And because they will harm people. Omo konko fo fi anka, ombeko bubonko fo tu. But the media no ne niam e wa yi nyina anti no. E no ntimi ye. It is say nwunwen ye omo ye, sa no msubantie. They will not change today. They will not change tomorrow. They are like that. E ye sa na part ne de te omo. Omo buga they believe, they don't believe in democracy. It's your fine say teams and 4 years. You're ready with it. That is how they are going to do. Because mumra, nimsa same the cocoa to be for. Tell me say ya no the better to put a supporters no on my brainwash you. That is what they believe in. But anything you do, Nanado said the battle is a lot. That is how it is.